I'm ready.
What? Okay, somebody say something.
Shake it.
Ready?
Lothar of the Hill People.
It's time for Bingo is Life.
I couldn't.
That makes no sense at all.
I love
Episode 134.
Wow.
Or
35.
Or 5.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I'm still Jay there, walking around in one piece on planet Earth, joined by the
Jay,
Bingo
you just
Boy.
dropped something.
Is that true or is that a joke?
It's your finger.
Chuck.
Oh, okay. That's Mom Shackles. She's in the house. We got the Bingo Boys from Briary Branch.
Hello.
Christopher and Michael Howdyshell.
Howdy.
And just walking in from his theatrical rehearsal,
Very busy.
Yes.
Right.
Christian Parrot,
Oh, thank you.
you're going to be in Medea.
Medea.
That's
you
coming up
say
at
Medea,
at
and
Quartz-
I say Medea.
You say,
Medea.
What's your character's
Medea.
I play two characters.
Two.
Yes. I play Tutor,
A
And-
tutor.
and then I play King Creon,
King Creon.
who's a true butthole. He's not a nice man at
You
all.
would think
This is for Eunoia.
You would
Yes.
you would think that the butthole is tutor.
I
You
see
mean
what you've
his-
done there.
His tutor.
His tutor.
His tutor goes toot.
I'm trying to remain intellectual.
It's a trippy show. It's really neat. It's going to be really cool.
And that's coming up pretty quick.
Yeah. It's
End of
gonna be-
October.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's at Court Square Theater.
Last
Court
weekend of
Square
October, that's right.
Theater. I know a
Yeah.
gal that runs that place.
Sort of.
Pretty darn
Totally.
Pretty darn cool.
What else we got going on? The bingo.
Oh, the
Anybody
bingo show was great tonight.
give away
Now,
the money.
we did not give away
Oh,
any money.
the last guy who rolled, you got to
Oh,
roll a
it's good
strike
to-
to win $100, and he rolled, and it looked perfect. I mean, perfect. 9 went down, 1 remained. The
Did it
whole
wobble
the
the
whole
last one?
crowd that was like, "You were robbed!" And so we told him, we said, "Look, man, I'll give you $20 if you can just hit that 1 pin."
Nice.
And
And he
that
missed
dude, no, he nailed it.
Nice.
And a free pizza. So he walked out of here
And
just
a free
like
pizza.
he was
Nice.
loving it. $20 and a free
I was
pizza.
the curse of Edgar Allan Poe. Go ahead.
I will say that the crowd tonight was very nice. They were like energetic. We didn't have any regulars. Well, we had two regulars.
Two.
But
They caught on pretty quick too.
but they were very energetic.
I think all your
And just-
regulars must have been grabbed up by ice or something.
I honestly worried about that. I was thinking that.
Are you one of those bingo guys?
Hey, I should say also I had a flash sale on T-shirts tonight.
Yeah, it happened.
and we sold 2 T-shirts. Which,
Yeah.
hey, you know what, dude? Let's do it.
Do you
let's
still have a
move
lot
them.
of sizes? And
I do. So if
colors?
anybody's interested in T-shirts, we still have them.
What color is this printing on? Or is
Blue.
This is
That's the
blue.
same blue
Blue.
that Mike's
Yeah.
rocking.
Blue's a nice color.
Yeah, it's a nice
navy
blue.
100% Swedish cotton.
Oh,
So we're gonna hit some of the excitement of the not just this weekend, but but let's talk about tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
When you hear this, it's today.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Or it might have been 3 weeks ago,
shoot.
depending on when you were listening.
All right, October 1st, which is on a Wednesday, we're going to have a rock show at Restless Moons, in which my brother's band Trouble in the Trailer Park, Trouble in the Trailer Park, and then we're going to have my son's band, Basement Rebellion,
Nice.
and then we're going to have our band.
Yeah.
I'm looking at everybody here. Dr. Howe.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fun night from 7 to 10, totally free.
Now, Chris, I hear that there might be some special guests.
Oh my God, we're loaded.
Okay.
So, well, first I'll mention Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan Christo of Jaguardini.
Crazy Pirate.
He's amazing. He's going to bring his electric guitar, and he's going to shred with Dr. Howe. Super excited. Our good friend Joby, who has played with us in the past, is going to be bringing his accordion, and he's going to sit in with some slower songs of ours.
Nice.
And then last but definitely not least, the very own Jay Zell is going to sit in with us, and he's going to play one of his own original songs. Jay, have you figured out what original song you're going to play?
Well, I was telling you I was going to do one of my fun time rock and roll songs, but I don't want to be a downer with all the crap that's going on in the country.
Yeah.
I wanted to play something some more social relevance, like a really heavy topical song from the 60s.
Sure.
You've got it queued up. Could you play a little bit of that
Yeah,
for us?
here
Here we
it
go.
is.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Louis, let 'em fly. I love to multiply. I'll still be in the pink when you're all extinct.
That's a segue.
Is
But you
Tucker?
said that was from the 60s. But
Well,
you wrote it. So how did that work?
it was like August 1660s. 20. That's a segue to the SuperGr8 Festival 2025. Back after a 5-year hiatus.
5-year hiatus.
It looked like it was going to be a victim of the pandemic, but we're back.
Wow.
Coming up this
Amazing.
weekend at Court Square Theater.
Coming up this weekend at Court
Awesome.
Square Theater.
Saturday
on
night.
Saturday, the October the 4th, and
Sunday night.
Sunday, October the 5th.
And for anyone, this is going to be a big get together, or a big reunion of all the freaks and geeks from all over town.
Yeah. It's a big community event.
As of 10 years ago, this was one of only 2 straight 8 festivals in the country. By that, I mean you get a reel of unexposed Super 8 film from the old school technology.
Yeah.
You have to film it all in camera. No edits allowed. It's all in camera. Send it off, turn it in, get sent off to Super 8 in Los Angeles, California, Hollywood. They develop it, send it back. You submit a soundtrack, they sync it up, and then you don't get to see your film until October 4th and October 5th. You're sitting there with 300 people
Holy
in Court Square.
Amazing.
It's amazing. And we got some...
Should have done one, Christian.
I'm scared.
Christian
right?
is going to be prominently featured in this. He's the one that I've submitted is turning out. It's going to be the last one on Saturday night.
That's right.
It's going to be a doubleheader. Vern's there. His film is my brother Vern before me. Will be second to last, and then I'll be ending up the night with my film entitled "The Worst Podcast in the World." Not referencing this, but
He's manifesting, folks. It's
Chris-
not good.
Christian did a wonderful job voicing a character, Brittany, Mumshackles.
Whatever.
Michael gave me some great help on that,
Damn.
and I don't know.
No, I think I'm going to change it to that. Brittany Mumshackles, whatever. I think
Whatever.
That's got the best ring for me so far.
and if the images came out anywhere close to what I'm hoping they look like, it should be a pretty funny film. It's only
That's awesome.
3, but they're only 3 minutes, so
Did you mention that it's animated?
it is animated. It's absolutely animated.
So when you animate on a SuperGr8, you're doing shot by shot.
Shot by shot.
That's
And you've
amazing.
done
you
this
can't-
before, and it's worked out really well. Collage.
I've worked out the last 3 that I did, the 3 years prior to it stopping. It worked out perfectly, and I was like thinking I was kind of doomed. But this time I got lost about 20 seconds in. I was like, oh no, because you kind of space out. I have a little fish counter counting the frames. 27, 28, 29, 30.
Oh my
Amazing.
God. How do you do that? I don't.
It's insane.
I mean, you went nearly insane in
sync it to a-
2019.
Yeah.
You were on the edge.
Well, I've had a lot of therapy, EMD since then.
Yeah. I mean, the world fell apart and got put back together again.
And so I scaled
Upside
back
down and backwards.
I scaled down my plans, and it's a lot simpler. But I wanted.
But yeah, we can link in the show notes his video from 2019.
Oh, absolutely.
so,
In
yeah.
fact, I
So
will
funny.
put the SuperGr8 website.
Yeah. All right, let's
In the
link.
notes.
Let's link to the Jay Zara's guided tour of historic Harrisonburg.
Yeah.
That was a little bit more accessible
That was fun. 2019.
than the one I did in 2019.
Well,
I like
to go back to something that Christian said earlier. I think Chris mentioned, "Hey, Christian, why you should be doing a movie."
I thought it was about me having scabies.
No,
Okay,
no.
sorry.
This is
don't care about
just
that
the
anymore.
idea that like
know.
I
That's
think
old
you said
news.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
and I completely get that because when you see these films, I mean they're beautifully done. They're very creative, and like as a layperson, like I also am interested in doing it, but my God,
You guys-
it seems it
How do you do that?
without
Making a film
sounding
is-
too crass. It takes some balls.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
that's something, but you have plenty of balls, all 3 of you, and you have something better than that over here, Mumshackles. But
Chris, Mike, and I have at least 5 between us.
any performance takes to get up there in front of people and do anything. They talk about that in stand-up comedy. If you've gotten up there once, even if you flopped, you're better than all the other tens of thousands of people who thought about it and never did anything. So
That's
you
very
know,
true.
It
That's-
does. It
yeah.
is hard. I wanted to. There's going to be.
I don't know. Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate Jay specifically. I appreciate that you are a doer and that you do. I mean, like, well, I'm just saying. Take the compliment,
Hey,
man.
do
I'll take it.
You-
I'll take it. I'll take it, young man.
You will take you'll take something a project like that and just go with it. I don't know. I really appreciate that.
I'll
Hear,
take,
hear.
I'll take the compliment. It's 35 films.
Wow.
35 3-minute and 20-second films over the course of 2 nights.
They're not repeat. The 2 nights are
Two
different
nights.
nights.
They
They're
do not repeat.
repeated.
It's 2 different nights of film. And I'm just running down some of the names. It's a lot of familiar names on here. We have
Fortunately, the guys here in the background have decided to train wreck behind us.
we have Robert
Listen
Gordon.
to the rhythm
Robert
of
Gordon.
the
Robert
Okay.
Gordon, if you see him around
scratching
town.
chairs.
Cornell, I can't pronounce his last
Toyle.
name.
I don't know.
Toyle
Say it fast.
has got a film. It's Sarah Murphy.
Yeah.
Our friend Joseph Huffman, who is a really tremendous actor who was in Brooklyn for a while. Michael Trocchia has got a film. Is he involved in Medea?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
So he also has a film.
He's kind of the co-lead. He plays Jason to Becca's Medea.
And he will
Not
have
Medea.
He will
Media.
he will have a film also Saturday night. Also we have Kyle Grimm is involved in a couple of films. He's the head guy with Dogwood Tales. Mark Finks has another film. He's won
Nice.
an award.
He's won some black and white ones.
Zach
Nice.
Williams will be there. My brother Vernon Zare and Jay Zare. I don't know who that guy is. Jessica Young from the Hot Mamas. Paul Summers has a film. Elwood, Trip Madison. Jennifer Rosinski from The Little Grill has got a film in there. Ivan and his brother Steve Christo have a film.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Is it his brother?
I think so. Steve Christo, right? That's his
Or is
brother.
it his dad?
I don't know.
I
Because
thought it was his dad.
It's called Hyde, and his father's a leather worker. This is
Yeah, no, I
this
think
is-
it's his
these are the
father.
Okay,
logics of
I'm sure he's not going to be offended
clues
that
I
I
have.
called his father or brother.
Ivan's dad brother.
His father is Monty. That's
Monty.
Monte Cristo.
There's a fellow named
He's a count, right?
and Chris Hughes, who is got an apocalyptic film wrapping up the show on Sunday night. It's some kind of futuristic. And that guy is a genius who you can find him down there drinking coffee.
Okay.
In various places downtown. So
That's such a
it's gonna
cool
it's gonna be
project. So cool.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
Is the list posted on the SuperGr8 website?
That
Not
it
yet.
probably is
I looked
not.
today.
Okay.
It's
Because
not.
because I'm privy to it, but I haven't checked their website to see if I need
Yeah.
to post it on our website.
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but you know.
If it's not public information, though, I don't want to.
Well,
Right.
I just
You
if
just
they,
made it public.
I wanted to like
He
encourage,
publicked it.
you know, get the information out there about who's going to be doing it. So yeah, that's this weekend. We're looking forward to that.
And it is free.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's pay
right.
what you will kind of
Yeah.
free. So
Yeah.
like we'll have buckets and you can put money in them.
There's always buckets.
But it is a theater that seats 260. There are 40 filmmakers. They have crew. They have friends. They have family.
So get
So
there.
do a little
Yeah.
math.
Yeah.
The show starts at 8, but we are opening the doors at 7.
Nice.
So if you want a seat and you're very nervous about it, come early
Nice.
and just hang out and have several beers
There you go.
and enjoy the company of your friends.
Yeah.
And we'll start
cool.
the show eventually.
If you know how to use a credit card machine, you can they'll probably put you to work.
I might do that.
A credit card machine.
I just didn't go.
Hey, if you,
Upside down.
yeah, you get to see the show for free if you want to help.
Want to help?
I can
Box up popcorn and
It's a lie. You won't get to see the show at all.
I'll throw out there. Paul Summers was here a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and this whole SuperGr8 community is very cool too. I
Like the
think
coolest kids in town.
they really are.
They're the cool kids.
Yeah, right.
Like when you go to
And
when
they're
they
very-
have that event, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all these cool people
Yeah.
in the theater. I wish I'd cleaned better.
So many tattoos.
Yeah, lots of tattoos.
so many tattoos.
Yeah, you just don't have enough tattoos, Jay. That's your.
I don't have any tattoos.
What?
Not single.
You should
Can
go
I-
ahead and get
okay.
one. At this point in the game, you should just
Saturday.
get one.
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon, I'm gonna paint you. I'm just gonna do body paint.
Body paint.
It's not gonna be hot.
I'm really glad I never got any tattoos when I was, say, 20, because I can imagine what they would be.
Sure.
Led Zeppelin,
Yeah.
Cool now.
an anchor that says "Mom," and
Well, I thought you meant the fact that people of our age grew up with Play-Doh, and we know what happens to an elastic surface with a picture on it. Yeah.
It gets more badass. Come on.
It started as a happy face, but now it's the scream mask.
I think they call it patina.
Patina.
So, anyway.
Funky
Worn-in
old
tattoo.
patina. Yeah.
So everybody in Brazil,
Yeah, so apparently, so here's a weird thing that happened.
Okay.
I want to throw this out
Ask me.
too. This is a weird thing that happened. We
Okay.
on Monday of last week, all of a sudden we had over 500 downloads of this show, and I was something happened. I don't know why.
Right.
We obviously hit some algorithm where all of a sudden, boom, everybody was downloaded. We had about 250 from the States, but we had another 250 from Brazil, and I can't help but think it's because Jay keeps mentioning the Brazilian musician
Andre Vasconcelos.
that he's talking about.
Andre Vasconcelos, I'm probably mispronouncing it.
I feel this is my
Please
theory.
mention that
someone
every
has,
show.
Someone has downloaded all of those episodes because they're making a supercut of you mispronouncing Andre Vasconcelos.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And it's like going to be a big joke in Brazil.
Actually, my buddy down there, and he's playing the professional licks on the guitar, is Davi Mello. He's got his studio down there, and
Okay, that's the
he's got a
coolest
little dog.
musician name of all time.
Davi Mello. That's his real
Davi
name.
Mello.
That's his real name. And
His last name is Mello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Mello. It's almost-
Mellou.
And Enrique, I can't pronounce Enrique's last name, but he's the Grammy award-winning mixer. They're all down there in Rio. It's a Portuguese company. Maybe that's how we got linked up
Well,
with it.
I was looking at, because there's stats that I can kind of dig
Musiversal.
through.
Musiversal's the company.
Right. The stats that I can dig through our host, our podcast host is called Podbean, and I can look through like where things are coming from and why, and well, sort of why. And I just couldn't figure out exactly why all of a sudden, it hit. I dug a little deeper, and it just says that, somewhere in an algorithm, something was said or done, either in Brazil or here, that all of a sudden, people
Somebody
decided. And I'll throw out too, like when people did these downloads, it wasn't just one show that they downloaded one show.
One episode.
Yeah, right.
It was a bunch
It
of
was
episodes.
across the board.
Which
They just-
supports my theory
Yeah.
of the supercut.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
Speaking of music, we don't actually have a guest in the Silent Dave chair, but we have a concept in the Silent
We do.
Dave
It is a
chair.
concept, right?
Well,
it's a plan.
I really wanted to talk about this, but if I have the hiccups, I'm going to actually ask someone else to talk about
When
this.
did this happen?
I know. So, all right. So, okay. Long story.
Drink your beer upside down.
I did. I'm
Oh,
good.
damn it.
I'm fine. I think I'm okay. So I'm going to say several weeks ago, we had Ellen Atwood on this podcast. Go check out Ellen Atwood. And towards the end of the podcast, I said to her, I would love to record a song with you. And she said, sure, which is awesome. But she lives in New York and I live here. And then let's zip back.
She was just here visiting, right?
She was just here visiting.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
And she was moving. She was just moving to somewhere up in upstate New
It
York.
was Troy, right?
Yeah, that's
Troy.
right.
Yep.
So
Her father's Harry. He's really nice. Hi, Harry.
Yeah, I don't. You know what?
Robin.
He is really nice. He's. I hooked
He's
him
the
up
best.
with
He's the best.
Yeah.
Who's Robin?
That's his wife and Ellen's mother.
Yep.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanted to check because I wasn't afraid. Sometimes you talk to birds, and I was afraid maybe there was a Robin in the room, and I just wanted to
Robin.
check.
There's a Robin. No, Harry and Robin were.
There's a Robin in here.
They ran the JMU house in England for the study abroad program.
And that's where Ellen was born.
I don't know.
No, yes, I do know.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
she said that on the
That's,
phone.
that's where who was going to be eventually my wife studied abroad. And
No.
Harry and Robin, and they were just the sweetest folks. Yeah, and I play poker with Harry, and he's awesome.
Cool.
He takes my money.
Nice. Well, so I was lucky enough to go. She said I would do it. So I was like, awesome, let's record a song. So I talked to Jay, and he has a little recording studio in his house.
Nice.
And he invited me over late one night. I went over there, and it was amazing. I loved your studio, Jay. We sat there and very quickly just did it. Just did a guitar and a vocal. Yeah. And then then Jay did some mixing, which was awesome. Sent it to Ellen then, right? Is that
Yeah,
true?
we sent it to Ellen. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Ellen did.
So what? I just want to make sure I'm clear. You guitar and vocals.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was
right?
it.
Okay.
Recorded.
Gotcha.
Jay's
Yeah.
basement.
In
Next.
Jay's basement. And then we sent it to Ellen. And then Ellen recorded piano and another vocal on top of mine. And then did she send you a mix?
No, she sent me her tracks.
Yeah. And then you mixed them initially.
I mixed them in, and I experimented. We didn't use anything that I had. I added some piano and some bass just for grins, and
right.
The caveat on this was now Chris refused to use a click track. I don't know if
I remember. Yeah.
which is I've been doing.
You really like because you've been working all those guys.
Well, I've been recording, remotely with with the Musversal and the boys from Brazil and everywhere
Thank
else.
you, Brazil. Thank you.
And so, if you don't use a click track, you're like persona non whatever, because it's hard. And I still think
Persona non tempo.
persona non tempo. We did
Hey,
not. And so
true.
there were some rhythmic issues in there,
100%.
but I think it's okay. And there's on the plus side, recording with the click track and remotely and adding things on from people all over the world. It's cool, but you get it. It sounds very rigid and computerized, you do not. Your stuff does not sound like that. I always talk about the stuff you record is breathing.
Organic.
What?
Organic.
Is breathing organic music.
Yeah.
Oh, continue your story.
Nice.
Well, no, it's all good. So then the next move was you had put some bass on it, but then I talked to my friend Carl Brooks. He's the bass player for the Findels.
Yep.
And I was like, Carl, I know that he records stuff at his house, and I said, do you mind giving it a go and putting some bass on it? So Carl did not just regular upright bass, but he also did
Bow.
a bow on his bass.
Nice.
And so we took all that, and then I asked Carl to mix it, and he mixed a pretty cool mix, and then I gave it to my brother, and I said, hey, why don't you give this a go and see what you can get? And Mike really just took it to another place.
Really made it nice.
Yeah, and
Fine tuned it.
and but this was after several goes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
it started in Jay's space. It went to New York, then it went out to Staunton, then it came back to Harrisonburg.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And that is cool because now it's very easy to share lossless audio.
Yeah.
And everything that was recorded when what I took was separate stems, meaning that every track was separate and raw, and was able to kind of to mix it together. So that was a lot of fun. And
Carl had sent me. He did a mix. He recorded his, but he sent me his raw track, so I was able to fool around with doing a mix as well. And so at one point there was two mixes, one by he's better than me, but at one point there was a Jay's Air mix and a Carl mix. It was kind of interesting,
Yeah, no,
It is.
Well, I
Wow.
thought everybody had a really interesting different take. Carl's was he laid the reverb on super heavy,
right.
and that was and then even Ellen was like, can you pull that reverb back? Because Ellen was also hearing some of these as well.
Yeah, sure.
She was giving her feedback as well. The whole process, this is the first time I'd ever done anything like this. And I know that people do this all the time now, but
I know. Like we're like fascinated by it, and people are like, "Yeah, that's what you do."
Yeah.
I got to send you some videos because all these sessions I'm doing with Musversal, the videos, they must have some huffing hard drive somewhere because it's all stuff there. They've got videos of all the sessions. You can see how it is.
that's so cool.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Well, but anyways, long story short, the song was written by me and it features Ellen Atwood.
It's a fantastic song.
And,
it was stuck in my head while I was making my film.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. And
Which song is this?
The Universe.
Yeah, the universe.
We'll play it at the end.
Oh yeah.
We'll just put it at the end of this.
Oh,
So if you guys
absolutely.
want to hear it, stick to the end of this
Stick
podcast.
to the end.
I did I did a thing. I had a conversation with ChatGPT. It was interesting.
How many trees had to die for you to have that
Robotic
conversation with ChatGPT?
I don't like water, so I'm going to give it to you.
Well, I asked ChatGPT. I said, "What's this? What's up with this song? And ChatGPT talked to me a lot, but in the end, it said,
Hello, Chris.
It said it reminds me of this phrase, and I appreciate this. It says, "When the universe says nothing, what do you hear?" It's quoting someone. I don't know who, and I said, "This is my TED Talk." I'll go ahead and say a few other things. So the song is about meaning and connection and support, And one of the things that I wrote this song about was
This is you saying this. Not
this is
John
me.
Giorgio.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
joking.
me. Not is that I have been really feeling a lot of. Well, it's not exactly the happiest time in our country right now, and there's a lot of scary stuff happening. And I also feel like art is on the chopping block for a lot of things.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
It's also
and
last call.
It's also last call.
last
Last
call.
call for art.
That was perfectly timed.
Yeah, the scariest proposition of all.
Well, it was
It's a
also
weird time in our country. Last call.
Yeah.
Last call.
But the song is about life doesn't validate you. That's what I wanted to. It's just not. You have to make it. You got to make it yourself.
You decide.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the chorus goes up, down, left, right. Any way you turn, it's just another chance to learn because you've got to create your position in this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I got to say, now it really resonated with me on a personal level because it was right around the time I had to make the emergency trip to Nashville to take my childhood friend down there, and I needed to work on the film. I was working on. That's one of the reasons I stopped working on the recording because I had to drop everything and drive to Nashville. And but I felt like it really, was a hit, applied to my personal situation. It was one of those synchronistic coincidences
Right.
that Mike Howdyshell said don't exist.
Well, and
I try.
another thing that's just totally different from any other music that I've ever recorded is Ellen really just steals the show. She's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Her
She's
piano playing is
incredible.
amazing. Her voice is just so different than mine, but I think it sounds good together.
Well, yeah, you have a nice blend together too. I think
Yeah,
that's
I just was so
very
thankful that she took the time. She don't have to mess around with some idiot in Harrisonburg, and it was really sweet that she did that. And it was also
You're devaluing your importance to the universe there, young man.
The
well,
idiot in Harrisonburg.
I am the idiot. Yeah.
Don't sell yourself short.
Thank you. You're very
I
kind.
mean that in a loving way.
There you go.
Well, I appreciate that. It's just cool because it's not. Ashley was the last person that we used to sing with.
Yeah.
Ashley Hunter.
Yeah.
And it was nice. I loved singing with her, but it's been a minute since I'd done anything, and it was just a unique experience, and just real thankful. And I hope you listen to it. It comes out October 1st, and it'll be on all the places that you can listen to the music. And thanks.
October 1st. Wait a minute. What is
see.
October 1st?
Oktoberfest and Chris Howdyshell's birthday.
Oh, yeah. That's when the universe went, and Chris Howdyshell
hi.
was there.
Oh,
Where were you when that
the whole
happened?
universe.
I was digging my hole.
Oh,
Digging a hole at the time.
I'm not going to
the
be the only
backyard.
child anymore.
What's interesting? Where were you? Did they do anything with you? You have any recollection? I mean,
I've got some.
Did you go to Grandma's house?
Wait, how much? What's
They
the,
dropped him
what's
at
the
Chuck
age
E.
difference?
Cheese.
Almost 6 years.
No, I thought it
Yeah.
was like 2 years.
no.
Well,
he's
it's because I look so young.
Yeah, that's
I get
right.
it.
You do.
Yeah.
All that hard
do look
living,
youngish.
all that hard.
I hate that.
hard living. It's been some pretty good living.
Chris has been doing some hard living.
Yeah, no, it's good. But yeah, all right. I think that was it. I wanted to make sure I talked about that. Anything else we wanted to?
Well, I'll throw out there too. Like I have been back and forth a little bit with trying to produce music, or
Yeah.
as far as like the post work is. I don't know what you call it. Mastering, I guess.
Post-production.
Post production. Thank you. And I ran across an article that suggested how to do mastering, which mastering, by the way, is an art. It's not. I don't pretend to know how to do it. It is something that people with a much better ear than I have that they can do. However, I read this article about here's a little trick you can use.
A computer.
Well, it is. It is.
Program.
So what you do is you take a song that sounds like the one you're producing, or the one you want it to sound like.
Right.
Okay. So I took a
A reference track,
A
as
reference
they call
track.
it in the game.
Correct. and I took one from Lake Street Dive, I think
Yeah.
is the name of the band.
Yeah.
Because it had a strong female vocal, it had piano, guitar, and I thought, well, I'll see, what that looks like when you look at it visually through the DAW or the recording software you're using. And the idea is that you match the frequencies to look the same. So when you
So
see,
the waveform looks,
the
that's
waveforms,
cool, yeah.
and you're just kind of like, okay, let's see if that.
Oh, that's
and,
smart.
And it gives you a starting point.
That's cool.
So that you can.
That makes sense to me. Like if it's visual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Turn this on visual.
Yeah, like
happen.
make it look like that.
Well,
Yeah.
And that means it'll
Yeah.
kind of sound that way. And it's just, I don't know if you consider it a cheat or not, but
No.
it's just a strategy. And I tried that with this song, and I was really happy with the way it turned out. And when we shared it with Ellen, one of the things that she had mentioned was that her vocal, I think just because we'd separated all of the stems, her vocal was just milliseconds behind, and she had noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
And that was something that I didn't at first, but when you listen to it, it's like, oh, okay. And I moved that, to make it line up better. It's a wild process. I'll just throw that out there from the technical perspective.
Now, and also, I can't plug this company enough, Musiversal, because I've been doing a lot of mastering with them. It's like $10, getting like a pro guy, but watching the mixing, I can understand what they're doing. I can't do it, but I understand what they're doing. The mastering, I don't understand what they're doing. The only way I can tell that it's been done is once you get it back. Once I get it back, you can play it on your car stereo, on your phone, on your home, and everything sounds the same. Something doesn't disappear.
Right.
But I remember the guy. He does it. I forget what country he's from, but he's living on a yacht in the Mediterranean, earning his living, mastering stuff. And he's like, "Let me show you something. This is why machines aren't going to replace me." And he said, "Yeah, I don't even understand the software that they're doing. They're using it. You're watching all these it's like." Being in a Star Trek movie, so I'm sure it's simple to somebody who knows what they're doing, but
right. I think it takes years. I think I think you have to train your ear, and believe me, I'm not saying I have it. I don't. It's an interesting process to go through, and for me, the creative process, the technical side, it's just as important, and it's just as interesting of a process to go through.
Now,
if that makes sense.
There is a company called mastering.com that teaches courses on mixing and mastering, but they start with the mastering. They say you should learn mastering first and then move backwards into the mixing, so that I don't know what their logic is on that, but they think that's the way to go.
Well, hey, if they say it, then sure.
I mean, it's just
First
an idea.
you do it really good, and then you try the bait.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right.
You're gonna fly, and then you're gonna walk.
Well, I can say that everything I've read about mastering is, you can't go backwards. You can't master something to sound good. You gotta have the good stuff to work with,
source material
in order to make it work. And Ellen here is definitely
it's great
with her piano and her vocal.
Her piano playing is really good.
Yeah.
It's
amazing.
I'm literally strumming chords, and she's doing some sweet little.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Now, I should also say about this song, it's just me and a guitar for the first verse, so she doesn't really come in until about a minute 30. It's something like that. So the first minute and 30 of the song is just me and the guitar.
So hang in there, everybody.
Don't worry. It's going to be okay.
It's going to get better.
If there's real musicians listening, I didn't get a great recording. I'm not. Recording an acoustic guitar is an art form, and I don't know.
I thought it was fine. I really did.
I don't know. I just think with the effects, with the strung bow, with the bass,
totally,
it all feels good. And then your vocals, both vocals, they blend very well together.
Without I don't put yourself down. What was it you added? You added something subtle I never did hear it. But
I did. If you listen very closely. All right, so there are some MIDI trumpet. Tuba, but high-end tuba. And the reason I put it in is the waveform will dip from time to time. And if you put in something that carries it through the whole song, like every once in a while you'll hear it in the background, and I don't know.
Mike is like, I added two.
It's one of those. I added some tuba.
It's
I was like,
plot
that's-
continuity.
Yeah.
That's what.
Plot continuity.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, when I heard he added tuba, I was like, that's the end of that song. Well, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, right.
I just want to go back and say it was so cool to. Everything you guys are talking about, I do not care about. Like that is the part.
Gee, thanks.
That is the
Okay,
part.
then.
That is the part.
All
That,
right.
no.
Yeah.
But
It's not his wheelhouse.
I love that you guys are into it and you love it and that you make it good. I just want to. I just want to do it. I just want to play that song and do it, and then you guys just make it
I think that's been
the Rick Rubin.
I think that's been
The Rick Rubens.
I think that's been the dynamic of our relationship.
I mean, frankly, the problem is everybody can be Rick Rubin now, and I think we're rapidly approaching,
right.
not just in music, but in visual arts, the point where people are going to be looking for like the original flawed organic analog. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I totally. Actually, I saw a really good interview with Rick Rubin, and it's, to me, it was like testimony of why machines will not replace us. I forget who he was being interviewed by, but it was, he has no technical ability. He cannot play an instrument.
Right.
He said, I couldn't run a live soundboard. I couldn't
Yeah.
do that. He said, I know what I like, and it's my taste, and that's why. And he said, I get fancy people to press all the buttons. So you can have the most amazing, even AI powered, mixing boards, that sort of thing, mixing programs. It's a Rick Rubin behind all that, with his taste. Or
I
anyone's
think he
taste.
was the guy that said he was only going to like work with bands that you would like put on the back of your jacket, your denim jacket. Like,
Battle jacket.
One of my favorite stories about him it was that when he mixed Wildflowers, Tom Petty came in and Petty, of course, was like, all right, for this one, I think it'd be really cool to have some like synth strings in the background. And Rick Rubin looked at him and he said, "You're goddamn Tom Petty. We're getting strings in here if you want strings."
real
And,
strings.
yeah. So yeah.
there's a great story about. I was talking to one of the guys when they did "Don't Do Me Like That." They had a great take, but the organ, he had forgotten to turn on his Leslie organ, and they did some kind of I don't know what the guy did, some kind of great fix to
warble effect
to
or something.
warble it.
Yeah.
Now you could just do that on Logic. You could, there's a built-in thing, hit the. But back in the day,
Real quick, who's Rick Rubin? For those of us who don't know who Rick Rubin is.
Oh,
he has a beard. Does he still have his beard?
Is he local?
Do you not know who he is?
No, I don't.
Hey, he's a producer.
Okay.
He's produced a lot of very popular music.
He's probably my age, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did he
About
make
87.
that? Did he make that sandwich?
No.
I needed you to clear that up
There
because
it
I'm
is.
just like, it's a sandwich. The sandwich
can't-
is very talented.
For some reason, the only band I can think of right now is the Jayhawks was a Rick Rubin band.
That's right. The Jayhawks.
But
I love
that wasn't
Nirvana.
characteristic.
Nirvana did it.
Yep.
Yep.
Johnny Cash's
Yep.
last album.
Yep.
All that.
The American.
I think Warren's. No, I'm talking
Was
out my
he
depth.
the Beastie Boys.
The Beastie
Yeah,
Boys.
he did
Yep,
Beastie
yep, yep.
Boys, right?
And you start naming
Slayer?
everybody. Slayer. Oh yeah.
He did all of that.
Yeah.
With sauerkraut for hands.
There you go.
It's amazing.
Because he's a Rick Rubin.
He's
He's got corned beef for brains.
He hooked up with
Restaurant.
for a time. His significant other was the huge Canadian country singer.
Celine Dion.
What?
Celine Dion.
He was his significant. He was
He had
dating
a
with this person.
Joni Mitchell.
No.
Darren Sharper.
The woman who was Taylor Swift before Taylor Swift. She was.
Who was Taylor Swift?
No, she was a really pop oriented.
Shania Twain?
Not Britney Spears.
Barry-
not Christina
Barry Goldwater.
Aguilera,
Shoot.
Lady Gaga.
Florence
Sorry.
Henderson.
Salt and
Florence
pepper.
Henderson.
You
It
guys
was
keep talking.
Call her.
Florence Henderson.
Stimpy Davis.
You can
Mrs.
call
Brady?
in and tell us
Start out.
Canadian.
I like New York in June. Sorry, that was okay. So to end this,
Well, Jay's Googling rapidly Googling.
Oh man! All right, beautiful.
Hey, I mean, I'll plug something real quick while Jay is
do it.
rapidly Googling.
Let's do it.
We got some improv. It's First Friday.
Oh, nice.
So Saturday night, the 3rd. So you can just come hang out at the theater all weekend.
Oh, man.
I will
Nice.
be there.
Beautiful.
A solid weekend at
Solid
the theater.
weekend at the theater.
The theater's
Square
been
Theater.
been
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah, I mean, we can't do much live stuff successfully in the summer because everybody wants to be outside and there's tons of free stuff going on outside.
Right.
But now that we're in the fall, it's kicking into high gear. My calendar looks like a patchwork quilt. It's October. It's not October right yet now, but it's October.
Yeah.
October is here.
Cool.
It is upon us, and your life is about to get really busy. And you're going to be like, "Why? Why does everything feel so busy?" It's because our ancestors would just harvest the food, get the food in.
It's because Chris Howdyshell was born.
I'm going to tell you about the history of agriculture while Jay rapidly Googles.
Google is broken.
reason-
It's
the
Christian
reason-
parents' fault.
Bonnie Raitt, is that who you're trying to think of?
No.
Did you find
Princess Diana. That's who he dated for a long
It
time.
was Princess Diana.
Elton John.
Come to the Super8 Festival this weekend.
Maybe
and see.
Jay will have thought of the name. by
Maybe I
then.
will have thought of it by then, or I could just be imagining the whole thing.
You know, the Canadian lady used to be Taylor Swift. Now she's not. You know, come on. What's that lady's name? No, it's not Celine Dion. She's Canadian.
Hold on. If you know the answer, please email brothershowdyshell@gmail.com.
Jermaine Wiggins, the former tight end for the Minnesota Vikings. That's who he.
Not
The
Lizzo.
government-
It wasn't Lizzo.
The government's been damaging my brain.
Hey, stick around in the next minute. You can hear the song.
Let's do it now.
And we're going to listen to it right now.
Let's do it now.
Let's do the song.
We will listen to it together.
Cut significant portions of that last business out of here, except for Brittany.
Can we
Rapidly
comment on the
Googling.
song? Can we comment as we listen to it?
I think so. Well,
Well, let's not talk
listen
too much.
to it.
I'm
and-
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
joking.
do it. Let's
That's
hear the
fine.
song. Okay, here we go.
I'm down. That horrible guitar sound. That is good.
It sounds organic.
You can ask the universe. Hey, what's this worth? What's this worth?
Christian just made hand gestures. You missed
And
it.
it might say, not much today, not much today. But that's okay,
I like
'cause whether you like it or not, up and down,
You can hear the bass come in.
left and right.
That's Carl on that boat.
Oh, yeah.
And any way you turn, every way you turn, it's just another chance to learn.
Oh yeah, there's the piano.
I like it when Ellen comes in.
Comes in.
Oh, man. See, now I would have put in a little. I would have done that, but.
You might ask
Oh.
all your friends, stick with me until the end. And they might say, you know I can't today, I really can't today. And that's okay. Sometimes you gotta go alone.
Up, down, left and right. And any way you turn, every way you turn.
It's just another chance to learn.
Good job, Carl.
That's beautiful.
And I love the bass. Yeah. He's just doing it. And you can ask your family, hey, follow me and stand by me.
Ooh, good performance, man. That's very nice.
And they might say, what's in a name? What's in a name? And that's okay, 'cause we're all looking for a home. Up, down, left and right. And any way you turn, every way you turn. Up, down, left and right. Any way you turn, every way you turn. It's just another chance to learn. And we're all
pretty.
looking for a home. Thanks
And
to
that-
Jay, and thanks to everybody
What-
for helping me record that.
That's going to be released under what the
Chris Howdyshell.
Chris Howdyshell.
Yeah.
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin. That's right.
I solved the problem. It was not Rick Rubin. It was Mutt Lang, the producer of AC/DC and Def Leppard,
Mutt.
and Shania Twain was his
Jesus
Is that the Canadian?
Canadian
Someone
country
did say
singer.
Shania.
Somebody did
So
say
it was
Shania.
somebody else, and they were dating Shania Twain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like that 11 minutes back.
You can cut that out, right? You're the genius.
We'll be cutting that out. All right, y'all.
I'm so sorry. It's Jay Zara's fault.
That was fantastic.
Jay.
Once again, thanks to Chris Howdyshell for his great contributions to music in the town of Harrisonburg, Virginia, also known as Rocktown, VA. This is Bingo is Life, the podcast. We're still Bingo is Life, the podcast.
Yeah, we're going to change that.
We'll have to start over from scratch with all this stuff.
Crazy.
It's all right.
In Brazil and everything else when we change our name. If you want to play Bingo is Life in person, down here and bowl for big money, Tuesday nights at 7:30.
Huge.
At Ruby's Arcade, our sponsor in downtown Harrisonburg.
Thank you, Rubies.
Court Square Theater is right down the street here on Court Square. Lots of stuff. Check them out.
Check out
Things coming up, improv, all kinds of stuff. And you can catch us on the internets anytime you want to on streaming services of all descriptions. See you next week, kids.
Good night. Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers Howdyshell and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.